Cleopatra VII, a name synonymous with beauty, power, and intelligence, ruled over Egypt during one of the most turbulent times in Mediterranean history. Known for her strategic mind and romantic alliances with some of Rome's most powerful men, Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, Cleopatra's life and reign have been immortalized in history books, art, and pop culture. Yet, her death remains shrouded in mystery. Historical accounts claim Cleopatra and Mark Antony were buried together in a grand tomb, a symbol of their love and alliance. However, despite millennia of fascination, the tomb's location has never been found. Is it lost beneath the sands of time, submerged under the Mediterranean, or hidden within the ruins of a forgotten temple? This mystery continues to captivate archaeologists, historians, and the general public. This article explores Cleopatra's fascinating life, her tragic end, and the ongoing search for her elusive tomb. Could modern technology and archaeological persistence finally unlock one of history's greatest secrets? Cleopatra's background and early life. Cleopatra was born in 69 BCE to the Ptolemaic dynasty, a Greek family that had ruled Egypt since Alexander the Great's general, Ptolemy I, established the dynasty in 305 BCE. While her predecessors often isolated themselves from the native Egyptian population, Cleopatra was unique. She embraced Egyptian customs, spoke the native language fluently, and presented herself as the reincarnation of the goddess Isis. This connection with her subjects solidified her as a beloved yet formidable leader. Her ascent to power at just 18, Cleopatra ascended to the throne alongside her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII. Their joint rule quickly turned into rivalry, with both siblings vying for dominance. Cleopatra was ultimately exiled from Alexandria but returned with the support of Julius Caesar, cementing her position as sole ruler of Egypt. Her alliance with Caesar wasn't just political, it was also romantic. Together, they had a son, Caesarion, whom Cleopatra hoped would secure her dynasty's future. A visionary ruler. Cleopatra was not just a figurehead, she was a hands-on ruler deeply involved in Egypt's administration, economy, and foreign policy. Her reign saw the construction of temples, the expansion of trade routes, and efforts to strengthen Egypt's independence from Roman influence. Despite these efforts, Cleopatra understood that Egypt's survival depended on strategic alliances with Rome. Chapter 2: The Love Story of Cleopatra and Mark Antony. The formation of their alliance. After Julius Caesar's assassination in 44 BCE, the Roman Republic descended into chaos. Cleopatra aligned herself with Mark Antony, Caesar's former ally and a member of the Second Triumvirate. Their partnership was as much a political alliance as it was a romantic one. Cleopatra provided Antony with resources and wealth to fund his campaigns, while Antony offered her military protection and political influence. The donations of Alexandria. In a bold political move, Cleopatra and Antony publicly declared their ambitions during the donations of Alexandria in 34 BCE. They divided territories among Cleopatra's children, presenting themselves as rulers of a new Eastern Empire. This act infuriated Octavian, Antony's rival in Rome, and set the stage for their eventual downfall. The Battle of Actium and their tragic end. The rivalry between Octavian and Antony culminated in the Battle of Actium in 31 BCE. Cleopatra and Antony's forces were decisively defeated, forcing them to retreat to Alexandria. Surrounded by Octavian's armies, Antony committed suicide, mistakenly believing Cleopatra was dead. Cleopatra, refusing to be paraded as a prisoner in Rome, ended her life in dramatic fashion. According to legend, she allowed an asp, a venomous Egyptian snake, to bite her, symbolizing both defiance and connection to Egyptian divinity. Ancient accounts of the tomb. Plutarch, a Greek historian writing a century after Cleopatra's death, described the tomb as a magnificent structure filled with treasures. He claimed that Cleopatra and Antony were buried together, fulfilling Cleopatra's dying wish to be united with her lover in death. The tomb was said to be located near Alexandria, although its exact location was not recorded. Why the tomb matters. The discovery of Cleopatra's tomb would be an unparalleled archaeological achievement. It could provide insight into the burial customs of Ptolemaic Egypt, Cleopatra's reign, and her relationship with Rome. Artifacts within the tomb might reveal new details about her life, her political strategies, and how she was perceived by her contemporaries. What could be inside the tomb? If intact, the tomb might contain mummies of Cleopatra and Mark Antony, inscriptions detailing their lives and deaths, artifacts, including jewelry, coins, and ceremonial objects, items symbolizing Egyptian and Roman cultural fusion. One. Submerged beneath the Mediterranean. One of the most popular theories is that the tomb lies beneath the Mediterranean Sea. Alexandria has been significantly reshaped by earthquakes, tsunamis, and rising sea levels over the centuries. Much of the ancient city, including its famed lighthouse, now rests underwater. 2. Hidden in Toposiris Magna. Toposiris Magna, an ancient temple complex west of Alexandria, has been a focal point for archaeologists. Excavations led by Kathleen Martinez have uncovered artifacts that suggest royal burials may have occurred there. The temple's association with Osiris, the Egyptian god of the afterlife, makes it a plausible candidate for Cleopatra's burial site. 3. A secret, undiscovered chamber. Some theorists believe Cleopatra deliberately chose an obscure and hidden location for her tomb to protect it from looting or desecration. This would align with her strategic mind and her desire to maintain control over her legacy even in death. Advances in technology. Modern archaeological techniques, such as ground-penetrating radar, satellite imaging, and underwater exploration, have revolutionized the search for Cleopatra's tomb. These technologies allow researchers to scan vast areas without intrusive digging. Kathleen Martinez's excavations. Martinez's work at Toposiris Magna has generated excitement and debate within the archaeological community. While she is yet to uncover definitive evidence, her discoveries, including coins bearing Cleopatra's likeness, have fueled hopes that the tomb may be nearby. Challenges in the search. Egypt's changing landscape and natural disasters, limited funding and resources for large-scale excavations, the sheer size and complexity of potential sites like Alexandria and Toposiris Magna. Cleopatra as an eco. Cleopatra's story has inspired countless works of art, literature, and film. From Shakespeare's Antony and Cleopatra to Hollywood's epic 1963 film Cleopatra, her life has been romanticized and mythologized. The mystery of her tomb only adds to her allure. The impact of discovery. If Cleopatra's tomb were discovered, it would likely reignite global fascination with her story. It could challenge existing narratives about her life and reign, providing a more nuanced understanding of one of history's most enigmatic figures. Will the tomb ever be found? Cleopatra's tomb represents one of history's most enduring mysteries. While advances in technology and archaeology bring us closer to solving this puzzle, the question remains, will it ever be found? Whether the tomb lies beneath the Mediterranean, within the ruins of Osiris Magna, or in an undiscovered location, the search for Cleopatra's tomb continues to inspire and captivate. Cleopatra herself may have preferred her final resting place to remain hidden, a testament to her ability to maintain control over her narrative. Yet, as archaeologists and historians press forward, the world waits with bated breath for the day this ancient mystery is finally solved. History doesn't give up its secrets easily. Yet, we persist in uncovering them. Cleopatra's tomb remains one of the greatest mysteries of all time, not just of ancient Egypt, but of humanity itself. Do you think this mystery will ever be solved? What will we learn about history if her final resting place is found? Or will this secret stay hidden forever, keeping the allure of Cleopatra's story alive for generations to come? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Where do you think Cleopatra's tomb could be? Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. Let's continue this journey together, exploring the echoes of the past. The mysteries of the past have the power to illuminate the future. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey. See you in the next video.